Welcome back to Nerds R Us, where anyone can be a kid. I'm Tyler Foss, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Mr. Ike Siemens.
What up, what up?
And Mr. Tyler Hosler.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. He just became Fat Albert in the last 5 seconds, unbeknownst to me. Because we're talking about talking about Happy Time Murders, and he just channeled his inner child. His inner obese child.
Yeah, bud.
That fucker. Anyway, Happy Time Murders. I would give it, I mean, if you were to give it like a 10 out of 10, or on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
Scale of 1 to 10? Oh, dude, easily a fucking 9.
Easily a 9?
9 for me.
Yeah?
Just
what about you,
due to
Tias?
comedic value.
Probably an 8.
Just an 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably give it an 8. I mean, it was good, but I don't know if I'd ever watch it again.
I'm definitely going to watch it again.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
There are very few movies I'll watch twice, though.
Well, and that's the thing, is like, there's a lot of stuff that I won't watch twice again or whatever, but it's one of those ones that, like, if you're sitting at home bored and you're just looking for a kickback and fucking laugh your ass off movie, I mean, within 5 minutes I was streaming tears. I was dying laughing. Like, trying to fucking choke down a beer while tears were rolling down my cheeks because it was so fucking stupid
Yeah,
funny.
they didn't fucking hold
Dude.
any punches in like the first 5 seconds.
Straight out the gate, just start rolling.
It's
God
like, oh my
damn,
God.
dude. They were, I mean, and fuck, dude, the racial undertones in that fucking
That they were
first-
throwing out, I was like, oh my
Dude.
God.
Fuck, man.
I was like, man, are they gonna make the fucking puppets get on the back of the bus?
Dude, I was expecting some serious shit. I mean, they kept that theme going like throughout the movie
The
too, which
whole
was
way,
funny
like,
as
he's
fuck.
just a fucking puppet. Like,
Yeah.
his life doesn't matter.
Yeah, dude. Like they get to Phil's office.
Yeah.
And there's that fucking puppet standing outside or whatever, and he's singing and dancing or whatever, and little kids run up on him, start
Rip out
beating
his-
him up, rip his fucking eye out, and then the guy's like, Phil takes his eye back and kicks the shit out of the kids and like gives it back to him or whatever, and he's like, you don't have to sing and dance anymore, and he's like, yeah, but I like singing and dancing, mister.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was like,
I
oh
was like,
my God.
okay, well, that wasn't obvious.
As that stuff started happening, I was like, was this made by Disney?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so we're back to the 70s, and
Oh,
we're
okay.
at Disney now.
Oh, did they decide to rehire James Gunn? Is that what happened? Guardians of the Galaxy, fuck you. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if Disney had a underlying role in that movie.
Yeah.
To say the least.
I don't know, Tias. What about you? Like, did you enjoy the movie? You said you gave it an 8 out of 10. What lost those 2 points for you?
I mean, it was pretty funny, but it's just not something I'd watch again.
It doesn't have.
Yeah,
I
it
feel like it
was a
doesn't
good
have
one-time
good
appeal.
replayability.
Yeah.
Because like, you heard the jokes.
Okay, so
They're
as
not
a
gonna
stoner,
they're
you're
not
saying
gonna-
that it doesn't have replayability?
No,
You wouldn't get ripped and just fucking rewatch that shit?
probably not. I was ripped when I watched it.
He's
already experienced it.
All right.
He already
fair
had sex without the condom. He's not going back.
enough. He already got that rotten cotton.
He already got that rotten cotton.
Yeah, no Jimmy's here.
Oh,
No
fuck.
Jimmy's here.
Dude,
Shit.
bitches ain't using Jimmy's.
Oh.
Dude, I thought it was interesting how like his brother in the show is like had all these like puppet cosmetic surgeries to like look more human.
The bleach job.
Yeah, the bleach job, and he's like, "You're an asshole." He's like, "Funny thing, my asshole's not even the original one either." And then that chick comes up when they're in the restaurant. She's like, "Oh my God, are you so and so from the Happy Time show?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's
Does this answer your question? Freeze.
Free. Oh my God, I love you. He's like, "What do you do?" Oh, just sell weed.
Oh yeah, got himself a felt job or two.
Yeah, got himself a felt job or two for sure.
Oh,
Shit. The Happy Time cast that like you got to see after the show.
Jane.
Which one?
Jane.
Which one did you? Oh,
The stripper.
Elizabeth
Stripper.
Banks. Yeah, I was not
Dude.
mad about that.
Yeah, no, 50 out of 10. If nothing else, watch the movie for that. That was a worthwhile part in and of itself.
Yeah, I love how she had that
Bite
like.
the carrot.
Bite the carrot. She did it.
She did it.
Yeah. Such a weird fucking. Who thought of that movie, dude?
I don't know, man.
Because it's a weird ass concept. Like, I bet I could make it like an adult comedy with puppets.
No shit. Like, yeah, I don't fucking know. And to have like a Muppet cast, pretty much, like.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, there's like what, like maybe like 6 human actors in that show.
Yeah.
Besides the people who are doing the voices for the Muppets, but human actors that are actually on screen.
Yeah.
There were like
exactly.
1,000 scenes where it's just all Muppets, and I was like, oh, like that's impressive. It was really cool at the end of the movie how they showed like all the green screen and stuff they had to do to like make the sex scenes work and
Oh
stuff.
Yeah, that
my
was
god,
funny.
him fucking the chick on the.
And then like the
Office and
machine
stuff.
like breaks down.
Oh
You break down? Yeah, I think my penis broke.
Yeah, I think my penis broke.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know, I like the scene where he goes into the sex shop or whatever, and the clearly stereotypical Rastafarian comes out, and then
Oh,
like they
yeah.
open up the beads, and there's like an octopus like jerking off the fucking cow.
People
milking it.
are a technical reach around.
The 8-arm reach around.
The 8-arm reach dream right there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then he goes in the back, and there's a video playing of like the puppet like Dalmatian like
Dominatrix
dominating
dog.
the fucking fireman.
Yeah.
I was like, what is
Do you want me to
this?
pee on you? I'm gonna pee on you. Bark for me. I was like, oh, fuck.
Like, extend your ladder and all this
okay.
shit. I was like, what is the fuck am I watching?
She's whipping and making him bark and stuff. I was like, well, damn, that got fucked up real quick.
Yeah, that was so fucking. Took like 5 seconds for that show.
Well, then the fucking rabbit when Phil first walks in there or whatever, and he runs across the rabbit from the Happy Time show or whatever, and he drops all of his shit, and he's like picking it up for him as he goes to walk out. He's like, I think you dropped your carrot, the fucking Adelbead carrot, dude.
Yeah.
I was dying.
It was something else, man. I don't know. What was your favorite Muppet character in the whole movie?
Muppet character.
Are they Muppets or are they just considered puppets? What's the difference? Are Muppets just from the Muppet Show?
I have no
Think
idea.
so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they called them Muppets in the movie.
I don't know. I thought, cause like, I don't know. Maybe like the puppets are like the higher class. The Muppets are like the higher class versions of the puppets.
Well, and yeah, I don't fucking know, dude. But I would say favorite puppet / Muppet character would probably have to be.
I don't know. They really all gave them very like racial stereotype personalities.
And humanistic traits to.
Yeah, like his
low-key
brother, like a douche like TV star. He's got like the douche hair flip and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, baby, I filmed that all by myself and stuff. And I was like, oh, he's a douche, okay. And then
Wow,
the
that's
other
so-
guy, the very stereotypical like black jive gangster one.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you know, just lost all my money after the show. I was like, wow, okay. I see exactly what you're doing right there.
I definitely can get where you're going with this. That was funny as shit. Yeah, I would say my favorite was probably the what's her face? The evil chick. She's like,
Sarah something.
I have a sexual IMA problem. He feels all
He's like, I'm a sexual IMA. He's like, what's a sexual IMA? She's like, I'm gonna fuck it or something like that.
When I get too close to somebody I think is hot, I'm gonna fuck them. And I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was probably the one that like fucking killed me right there in the beginning.
Dude,
That
straight
was
out
what
of
pushed
game.
it over the edge.
Like I said, 5 minutes in, no punches held, like, at all.
Yeah.
God, dude.
I don't know. I really fucking like all the fucking like human actors, I guess you'd call them, fucking killed it, dude. Like Melissa McCarthy was on fire with her burns,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, they were back to back.
especially with that. Oh, I guess the carpet doesn't match the drapes
Oh,
at the police
God.
station where the like Muppet opens their legs and the fucking pubes are
Purple hair.
purple. Yeah.
God.
I was like,
dude.
what am I watching?
Oh, my God.
And with Joe McHale, they're like, dickhead says what? He's like, what? I was like, they're like, you fall for what?
Oh, my God. What are you talking about? God, asshole says what?
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm gonna have your badge. I'm from the FBI. And he's like, fucking, oh, what does he say? Like, fucking bureaucratic idiot or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah, they just had consistent insults back to back.
Yeah, honestly, I felt like they could have just left the story out of the show.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean...
that's pretty much what they did. They took the most cookie-cutter, cop, private eye, fucking investigative...
Revenge-type story.
Plot, and left it just as cookie-cutter. Didn't put any major plot twists in to, like, try to throw you off. They were like straight out the gate. Here's your fucking villain.
Yeah.
Here's your plot line.
Yeah, they knew what they were making.
These are the punches. They just fucking build that gap. I feel like that's why I probably would give it, such a high rating personally. As like a 9 out of 10.
Do you think you would give it a high as rating if you hadn't watched it after a couple of beers?
No, I definitely would have. I mean, I was dying laughing.
I don't know. What do you think, Tias? If you hadn't been blazed as fuck and had a couple of beers, would you have still given it? Do you think you would have given it an 8 out of 10?
Probably. Yeah. Safe assessment.
What about you?
If you were high or two super drunks,
if I was just super drunks, I don't know. I mean, I would honestly give it a 7.
7?
A 7. Yeah, just because, I mean, I liked it, and it was funny, and it was good, but it will only ever be good that one time.
No shit.
And it doesn't have replayability. I mean, very few movies have replayability. Like, when people are like, dude, watch the fucking Lord of the Rings trilogy at least once a year. And I'm like, first of all, dude, how do you have 12 free fucking hours?
Every year.
Every year.
Just in a row, too.
Just in a row to sit down and watch all 3 movies. I haven't had 12 free hours in my fucking life, dude.
Dude, that shit takes it out of me. Like, I tried doing that twice now, and both times I fell asleep.
Yeah, you get like into like the first 10 minutes of the second movie.
Yeah.
It's too much, yeah.
Dude,
so
I was just like,
the reason I give it a 7 out of 10 is it's just like, yeah, that was really funny. I will never watch it again, and I probably will maybe think about it once or twice more.
It was the same with Sausage Party. I watched it once, it was funny, wouldn't watch it again.
Dude, I did not like Sausage Party.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, Sausage Party was fucking hilarious, but it was so overdone at the end for me that I was
they like pushed it too much at the end, and I was like,
yeah, and that's probably my problem with Sausage Party. Like, that's why that doesn't have replayability. Like, that I would have given a 7 out of 10, like 6, 7 out of 10, because it definitely doesn't have replayability for me. Like, I've seen that pop up a million fucking times on Netflix, and I have no interest in watching it.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Don't get me wrong, but it was
I don't know, I felt like it was like a good idea that was just not executed well.
Yeah, well, I think it was executed well up until the end. Like, the end kind of like, it was so over the top and fucked up that I was like, all right, that's hilarious, but that definitely like removed the replayability for me. I was just like, that's just so, I mean, the taco and the fucking burrito and donut and yeah.
Is that what it was? Was it a burrito?
There was a burrito, and then there was a taco and a retarded hot dog, like a little Down syndrome hot dog.
Little Down syndrome hot dog.
Oh my god, little dick jokes.
So you would rewatch Happy Time Murders?
I'd rewatch Happy Time Murders personally. Like, I feel like if I'm sitting at fucking home and it pops up on Netflix or whatever, if I was sitting at home and I was like, man, I have nothing else to fucking watch, I'm just looking to crash, have a couple laughs and crash, I would definitely throw it back on. If I was sitting there bored high or some shit, I'd probably fucking throw that shit on, just laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
Go back through, because I mean, like, fuck, do we just watch that 2 days ago? And, with the rotten cotton jokes and all that shit, I mean, there's a couple jokes that, stood out majorly to us, but there was a lot of fucking underhanded jokes that just kept me rolling. You know what I mean? Rather than like, ha ha ha, that's funny, sip your beer, wait 5 minutes. Like,
back to back.
Major joke, all these underhanded underlying jokes, another major joke, all these fucked up underhanded like themes and subtle fucking like burns and shit, and then like it was just non-stop comedic value, like, and then it wasn't overdone by any means, for me personally. So that's where I feel like it does have replayability. I mean, that's all personal preference, though. If you haven't seen it, definitely fucking go out and watch it because it's definitely worth.
Yeah,
at least
definitely
one
bring
watch.
bring your
At least
kids.
once.
Just bring the whole family.
It's good family time.
Yeah,
Grandma,
just
grandpa.
if you want to
great-grandma.
if you want to teach your kids what the real world is like, and that you can't always solve your problems by singing and dancing, that's gonna be the show for your children.
Yes, need a good hard life lesson learned. There
They
you fucking
teach you
go.
that drugs are bad. They teach you
They're
that
entertaining.
sex before, because bitch is gonna fuck you over.
Yeah, I mean, gonna fucking try to take the money and run.
Yeah.
Try to, pull everything they can out of you, mainly your stuffing. And
Mainly your stuffing
and your silly string.
and your
Dude,
silly
Oh
thing.
my God,
dude,
that's
post credit,
yeah.
scene was fucking.
fucking
was
knew that was
dying.
silly string.
Well, I knew
I
it
was
was silly
like,
string
yeah.
too. But the thing was, like, when they fucking showed the can of silly string, they blurred out the can of silly string.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, gotta get that special sauce, and they shook up this can of silly string, like, as they're like fucking, and then it cutscenes to the fucking like him just nutting all over the office and shit. Dude, I was fucking pissing myself at that point.
Yeah.
That was an after credit scene. That I was just
Somebody had to
dying
have the
at.
job where they had to like go just put their hand underneath the puppet, like right where a dick would be.
And just fucking
hose the room.
everything, yeah.
Which it was like they put. There's no way that's one can.
Dude, they covered that whole fucking office. I mean, the windows, the fucking doors, this desk, the roof.
Like he's
He walks-
servicing a client.
Dude, when he's servicing a client, and then when they walk in the room or whatever,
Drops on his shoulder.
fucking the nut string just drops onto his shoulder. She's over there like with a clean like Windex and a fucking cloth, and she's like, "You got something on your shirt."
You got something on
and
your
she
shirt.
wipes his fucking shirt off. Dude, I could not even stop laughing at that point. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. It was just, what is that movie? Like,
I don't
whoever
know.
came up with that movie just had to be fucking blazed out of there. Tyler, did you write the Happy Time Murders?
No.
Don't you
But-
fucking lie to us.
Yeah, don't you fucking lie to us, bro.
We're friends.
There's no lies in the friendship circle. Even though we're at his fucking square table.
Same thing.
I'm sick of you hiding
There's
all
only
your
three of us.
lies in
It's a
these
triangle.
corners.
We call it a circle at a square table while we're sitting in a triangle.
Or we're sitting in a triangle.
Hail Satan.
Healthy. I don't know. I mean, okay, do you think, I'm trying to figure out what the question I'm trying to fucking ask is. Like, do you really think you'd rewatch it?
Yeah. No, I'd definitely rewatch it. I mean, like, I can't even think of, like, who my favorite character would be because, like, all of them were so fucking entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, even the little fucking cracked out dude, I can't even remember his name right now.
Goofer.
Yeah, even fucking Goofer. Like, with
Yeah, he's
the
funny.
with the gun and dick jokes. I mean, like, there was so many subtle jokes in
Oh, when she,
between.
like, snorts, when she said, like, fucking, like, the sugar cracked in her. That, like, sugar
passes
coke, and
out
that
or
guy's all
whatever.
like,
Yeah, she does a
I
little fucking
pissed on
bump.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
on the
like,
glass,
he's like,
yeah.
oh, I pissed on that mirror, and she's like, oh, you might want to get checked. Oh, that is so salty, dude. I was like, I was gonna that part, like that whole fucking scene clumped together was just retarded. Fucking retarded. Do not come at me like that. And she
Yeah.
fucking hammer fists him in the head.
She's like walking down the fucking like the Santa Monica Beach or whatever. She's like, have you seen this guy? And the shark's like, yeah, I've seen him. She's like, here's $20, and he like eats it. She's like, no, you don't get it if you're gonna fucking like eat it. And he's like,
Yeah.
I'm hungry. She's like, should have fucking bought $20 worth of food, dumbass.
She cunt punts the fucking crab from the,
Yeah.
from the ice chest. Oh my god.
Show me your titties. She's like, has that ever worked? It's never worked. So shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was worth the $7 to see it once, but I would probably never see it again.
No shit.
Diaz, you said you'd never see it again?
No.
Not if I forced you to watch it.
No.
No.
Nobody can force this stoner.
Damn straight.
My people will be free to lay down and go to sleep.
To take a nap.
To take a nap.
This time on afternoon siesta.
Yeah, alright, well, I think that's probably as much as we can stretch out of this fucking episode, so I think it's time we cut it to the end, and just want to thank you guys so much for listening. Feel free to download our other episodes at nerdsrus.com. That's NRDSRUS.com. You can also find the Prime. Just click that, shop like you normally do, maybe buy, a carrot or something like that. Who knows?
Carrot.
A hidden carrot.
Anal carrots.
Anal carrot. Also, I found our Patreon on there. Just support us for $2 a month. A month? What? That's such a good deal. And you get to hear your name on the internet, and that's probably never happened.
Can't even buy a Baconator for $2. I mean, what is it? I mean, come on now.
A Baconator? Man, now I want a Baconator.
I know.
You son of a bitch.
Fat piece of shit I am.
Also, check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you want to hit us up. We are there, listening to you. But in the meantime, stay classy and stay nerdy, and thanks for listening.